I'm going to just say this. You know, the world is in a weird place when the sentence AOC actually says something that made sense comes out of your mouth.
I'm going to say what a lot of these folks aren't saying. I'm just going to say it. If you think that there is consensus among the people who want Joe Biden to leave, that they will support Kamala, Vice President Harris, you would be mistaken. And I'm going to say that because if they're going to come out and say all their little things on background off the record, but they're not going to be fully honest, I'm going to be honest for them. I'm in these rooms. I see what they say in conversations. A lot of them are not just interested in removing the president. They are interested in removing the whole ticket.
I actually believe her. She's actually telling the truth. I mean, we all been knowing this. We've been seeing this. The Biden administration has been crumbling from the inside out. Well, really outside in, if I'm being honest, because we noticed a lot of different things that are being chalked as conspiracy theories now starting to be proven to be true. Now, this is besides the point a little bit, but I gotta bring it to your attention because you're going through it. Aren't you tired of getting all these spam calls and text messages? Do you know why you're getting them? Let me explain. What it is these big tech companies can't keep our information safe, and they not even trying, low-key. Recently, Ticketmaster was hacked, and over 500 million users' data was put up for sale on the dark web. They ain't gonna tell you about that. You know why? Because they said that this doesn't have a material impact on their business, so they ain't really gonna do nothing about it. But that stolen data includes full names, addresses, email addresses, phone numbers, and your credit card info. I mean, basically, they're you. And in that scenario, you actually hope that it just leads to more spam as opposed to fraud. And this is why I want to bring to your attention the sponsor of today's video, Aura.com. Aura alerts me when my data is breached, giving me fast fraud alerts and removes my info from data broker websites to cut down on spam. Aura also offers transaction monitoring, a VPN, antivirus, password protection, parental controls, and identity theft insurance, all in one affordable app. I'm telling you right now, if my info was ever compromised in the Ticketmaster breach, I wouldn't even be worried at this point. You know why? Because I know Aura got my back. They in the background keeping me safe all day. So I'm no longer gonna allow you not to be able to protect yourself or your family. I want you to be able to protect them. So go visit aura.com/kingdomreacts right now and try your first 2 weeks for free. The description will also be in the link below. I'm telling you, it's gonna change your life. They don't want Biden or Harris, and I don't blame them. Neither one of them is a good replacement for Donald Trump, but I'm also confused. AOC, we got some more clips from AOC, but before we get into that, just an hour ago, it says breaking, Biden-Harris campaign chair Jen O'Malley Dillon says no alternative plan to replace Biden is in place, and she's says after knocking on 100,000 doors in the battleground state, 76 of people said that they stand with Joe Biden. Really?
And we see that, yes, obviously, of course, we're looking at analytics, we're looking at polling, we're seeing, what a lot of people are seeing, of course, but we're also looking at a lot of numbers that matter too, which is what is happening on the ground. And those numbers of our engagement with voters matter. So just as a sample, we did about 100,000 door knocks this week. So over the last few days, all across the battleground states, so just battleground states. And these are people which we would call re-engagement targets. So they're people that have been with us in 2020. Maybe they're not engaged in the race. Maybe they're, not as partisan and political as we are. So we have a little extra work to talk to them. And then expansion targets. These are new people that weren't with us in 2020, but because of what Donald Trump's done with Roe v. Wade, because of what's happened in this country, they are open to us. These are women, they're suburban voters, they're independents. So we go out and we're door knocking just this week. So this isn't in the past, this is this week. Did about 100,000 door knocks. 76% of those people we knocked on on doors and we talk to are with Joe Biden. We have about 16% or so that's undecided. They have questions. Is he in this race? What's going to happen? And then a small percentage that are not available to us. So, of course, we're looking at the full picture. But when you get to the bottom and the heart of what we are doing every day from the campaign, and we are dealing with the voters that are in battleground states, they have questions, but they are staying with Joe Biden. And our numbers are showing that.
My question is, what neighborhood was you in? For real? Because, whoa, I don't know. If you ask me, that seemed like propaganda to me. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just seems like we talked to 100,000 people and they still say they standing with Biden, like trying to convince us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. This is pretty odd, man. And as far as Kamala Harris, them wanting to replace the whole ticket, I'm all for it. Hell, we need to replace a lot more than that. I think that ain't even the head of the snake right there. That's the tail, low key. Somebody says total utter confusion. Chicago is going to be hilarious to watch. I wonder how many members of Congress failed to show citing that they don't support the ticket. I don't even know what I just read, I'm be honest. I can see that this was a push poll, and I haven't even seen the question. 76% is consensus territory for a person who is clearly, sadly, no longer functional. It took work to get that number. I'm glad she said that, because that's exactly what I was finna get to. Those 100,000 people seem manufactured. I'm gonna just keep it real. Even if you tell the truth, telling the truth right now, I just don't believe you, because first of all, it's coming from MSNBS. Second of all, anything official from the Biden administration is not to be trusted, like off top. And third of all, man, like, who are the people behind getting these numbers? What neighborhoods are you in to do this? Honestly. Because it just sound made up to me. Was you in metaverse somewhere? 76% in the climate of today's America? Really? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know if I can personally believe that, even with the level of Democrat tension and, all that. But as I said, man, AOC, she's out here doing what she does, and that's AOCing. She hosted an almost, hour-long live stream. And let me read this. AOC hosted an Instagram live and called Trump a neo-Nazi for not even a week before Trump came within a millimeter of being assassinated. And then he added, AOC is despicable and is part of the reason someone wanted to assassinate Donald Trump. Check out this clip.
Going into the debate, I'm pretty sure a lot of people knew that the president is old. The president is very old. Donald Trump is also very old and a racist and a neo-Nazi. But anyways, I'm not even going to talk about Trump right now.
And they always claiming that it's the right that always talking divisive and trying to be divisive and divide everybody. Trump is old too, but he's also this, that. It's like, come on, shorty. These things aren't true. So what you have to do, you have to keep using these fear-mongering tactics to keep the people that's on the plantation still in line. Because that the disease of thinking for yourself and thinking freely is starting to spread, and it's spreading rapidly. I mean, it is on 10. You feel me? Not only did she say that, she told me she's not going to spend the stream talking about Trump, then proceed to talk about Trump, y'all. And she's also talking about doing everything to prevent Donald Trump from winning the presidency. That's some pretty scary rhetoric.
Is that everybody is terrified of a Trump presidency. And everybody wants to do everything and anything possible.
Telling y'all just see how she just straight up lied. I'm going to play it over. I'm going to start from the top. But she starts it off with the fear-mongering propaganda tactics, y'all. Everybody feels this way. Everybody thinks this way. Everybody. That's not true.
Is that everybody is terrified of a Trump presidency.
I'm not.
And everybody wants to do everything and anything possible to prevent that from happening.
No, I don't.
And I think that regardless of your position on that, I think an overwhelming amount of people are motivated by that.
Not even a week after this man got his ear almost shot off, and his life completely, he almost got his life taken away from him. Bro, you want to sit here and do this? You want to grift? Really? That's the tactic you want to go with? I mean, I appreciate you for admitting that nobody wants Kamala either. You know what I'm saying? This is probably the first time I'm like, hey, you know what? Yeah, you was right. Hey, you know what? We agree. Huh? And on top of that, you know what I'm saying? You know, again, we outside looking in because we thought that, and we only get speculation, but you are confirming and saying that you're somebody that's on the inside all the time. You feel me? I don't know. Then we got The View. We got Whoopi Goldberg attacking Donald Trump's 17-year-old daughter, Kai. These people, man.
Me, I have a lot of faith in the American people. And I don't know very many men who want to be talked to the way that this man has been talking to men in his audience. I don't know any women, and I know his grandchild was up on the thing, and they're trying to humanize him and change your idea about who this guy is. Don't fall for that.
Trump, you're talking about. Yeah. Talking about Trump.
Wow, man. People. I tell you, people, bro. People. They don't look at him like a human. She just admitted that. She literally just said they're trying to humanize him. And what have I been saying in my past videos this week? I said, I've been saying something to the effect of, these people are showing the world whom are, you know, media induced and who's filled with TDS. They're showing them who Donald Trump really is. They're showing that he's a human being just like me and you. Kids, grandkids, you know, he plays sports, golf, sports, you know what I mean? He spent time with his family, like, and on top of that, he's running, you know, raging against the machine, essentially. This is a very scum type, you know, reply. And then on top of that, she's telling you, she's basically saying, hey, let's not look at the facts of the situation. Let's not look at the good that Donald Trump actually does. I want you to focus on what I perceive as bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want you to focus on. And these are the type of people you want to be around. Do you really want to be around somebody who tells you to not like somebody you never met? Hey, you know, I know you ain't never met him, but don't even try to get cool with him or her. You know what I'm saying? That ain't worth it. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? They just racist. They're this, they're that. They woo, woo, woo. They just all these different titles. And you like, okay, and imagine you actually just going believing it, not even giving it a chance. Now, don't get it twisted. You could be getting a fair warning too now, you know. But at the same time, it's like, yo, I don't like being around people who try to convince me not to like somebody just because they don't, you know. I have to have an actual reason. Somebody even wrote up under here, what a low life. Whoopi Goldberg is another hack that lives off spreading hate. Somebody said, what else we got? She's a mouthy, I ain't gonna say that. Not gonna say that word. Whoopi Goldberg is a communist, low-life piece of whatever. Whoopi is worried that people will find out the truth, that she's been lying. Ding, 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 ding. It's always this neo-Nazi rhetoric or whatever, man. It's so annoying. The Democrats, man, this is pretty much all they have is to attack Trump in order to try to tip the scale back in Biden's favor. Let me see. I'm reading the Republicans have to give money and support to their challenger, Tina Forte. There aren't a lot of votes, and I don't know what that means. Somebody said that didn't last long. It's their whole game plan to attack Trump. It's not like they can amplify their successes. Definitely can't. All they're going to do is continue to spin this rhetoric. They don't have anything to give America except attacks and more lies.